Hey guys, what is up? It's Zonky, back to the Binding of Isaac. No community remix or anything, just regular old vanilla Isaac this run, and we're gonna be playing with... Do I want to play with Isaac again? Yeah, I think we gotta do one last celebratory Isaac run before I get into random. And probably after this run, I'll just be randoming. I don't know if I'll random every run, or if I'll actually choose to play as Isaac for a few runs. However, one thing that I have realized I've missed a lot is just the ability to use the D6 is so handy, especially, I probably don't need to mention this because I mentioned it last video as well, but especially when you're going for Platinum God, which I'm doing right now, and I only have a few things left to do for Platinum God, but the D6 is just going to help a lot when it comes to that, and let's hope that we get a Bob's Head here so I can get something to reroll. That would be pretty awesome if that ended up working out. But one thing that, like, when I first started getting into watching Isaac videos, I'd mostly watch, well, BizSnap, you know, when I watch Isaac, that is, typically who I watch, and, you know, he'd play as Isaac a lot, and I'm like, come on, man, play as some different characters, but once you fully experience, like, the D6, and then you go without it for a long time, because I was playing all those other characters, trying to get chest wins with them all, and I eventually did do that, you miss the D6 a lot, and just, like, its reroll capability, its ability to kind of change and mold runs to something that you want to have, you know, is just so powerful and really, really awesome to use. So I have missed it, and unfortunately, no other character has the D6, so when I play as other characters, I won't be able to use it. But that's, you know, just part of the course, I suppose. And this room hopefully won't be tricky. It can be tricky sometimes. Well, I just ran into an enemy there. Typically, when you do that, you're going to take damage. Not always, but, you know, typically. At least that's what I've been hearing. So I'll try to get through this one, and then we have an item room. Only got one reroll this floor, unfortunately. If I found my item room right away, there are enough rooms during this particular floor that I would have been able to reroll, but you can't win them all. And I took quite a bit of red heart damage. Again, doesn't really matter on basement 1. If you take red heart damage or not, it's not terribly important. Daddy Longlegs, I guess I'll take that. I think it's a special item, which could be bad. So I'll probably pick that up after I do the boss. But Daddy Longlegs could help out on the boss. I don't know. We'll check for the secret room first. There's 2 likely locations for it, so I'll check them both. Here's the first one. And we got it first try. Also managed to blow open the rocks to get myself some red hearts. And I could have blown up that slot machine, but I don't really want to spend a bomb on it. I'd rather keep my bombs for finding future secret rooms. And also possibly for, you know, blowing up tinted rocks and stuff like that. So Daddy Longlegs is definitely going to help a lot against this boss. Does he only stomp once against bosses? I know, like, I think it's Isaac and Blue Baby. The Daddy Longlegs item only stomps 1 time. It looks like he stomps multiple times against this boss, though, so that's really good. We get a health upgrade, so I'm not going to reroll that. I had to reroll this floor, but just didn't have to use it, although that's not really a bad thing when you go through a floor and you don't have to reroll anything. So Daddy Longlegs is going to be doing very high damage. I think he does like 80 damage or something. I'm not really sure exactly how much it is, but it's really nice because, I mean, heck, you can use him as a carry if you want to. Just have him stomp on stuff so you don't have to. I don't know if there's any limit to the amount of times he can stomp because this is only the 2nd time I've ever had this item, and I wasn't really paying too close of attention the first time. One thing that would be really nice for Daddy Longlegs to do is to give me, well, not necessarily Daddy Longlegs, but just the game in general would be to give me a key. Still haven't had one yet. Hey, there we go, golden key. How about that? I mean, that would make accessing the shop probably pretty viable, but I don't see any good reason for me to access the shop as of yet. So I don't have enough money, but if we get a really lucky secret room, maybe that could change that. And there's the key we're looking for. Not really necessary for this floor, but it might be nice for future floors. So we'll go ahead and blow up here, see if we can't find a secret room. That wasn't the right location, but, you know, I could luck out and get, like, a couple of nickels in my secret room and get, like, 15 cents. It's not likely, but if it does happen, that would be awesome. Or I could get, like, a reroll pedestal in my secret room as well. Just when I ask for keys, all of a sudden the game just starts crapping them out left and right. Maybe I just called the key like I called something last run, which I won't ruin for anyone that hasn't seen last run yet and was hoping to, but, I called something very, very cool in that run. Probably by far the best one of all time that I've done. Yeah, I mean, this is another floor where you find our item room at the very, very end, so probably no reroll is going to happen. It would be smart to destroy all these fires. to get money. So I'll do that. I was about to say no, so screw it. I'm not going to because it takes time. And just as I said that, the fire dropped a nickel. So it's like, you know what? You should be destroying these fires. It is really going to help you out in the long run. Also, hopefully these 2 tinted hearts that I have at the moment should guarantee me a devil or angel this floor. I have reset my game since the last time I played, so it will be a devil. Angel would have been nice, I suppose, but... Alright, our item is going to be teleport, so that's an item that I can really safely reroll and feel completely okay doing it. And we'll get technology 2, which can be a dangerous item. It is a slight damage down, I believe, but it makes you fire at an incredibly fast rate. And we get Dad's Key, which is an item that's pretty bad. What Dad's Key does is it opens all doors in a room. I wish I could reroll it, but there's just not going to be enough rooms to actually get another charge, so that's not going to be an option. Let's go ahead and fight the boss here, though. And again, like Technology 2, my damage is going to be really, really low with it, so that's a problem. I'm going to need damage ups, definitely, but it just fires at a constant rate. The only bad thing about Technology 2 is if you don't get a lot of damage ups with it, it's horrible with Isaac and Blue Baby, because you're firing so fast that they shoot so many tears, it's ridiculous. You pretty much cannot win the Isaac or Blue Baby fight unless you have pretty decent damage. If you don't get those damage ups, you're not winning that fight, I'm sorry. Range up is 100% useless with technology, so there's no reason to take it, and my Devil Room was pretty terrible. So we're going to continue on. I don't see any reason to get either of those 2 items. I'll take the range up, I guess. It just doesn't help me, but maybe that'll get it out of... I don't know if it's any other pools. I know it's in the item room pool, but I don't think you can see it if it's already in the boss, but, you know, I'll take it just in case. So as you can see, it's going to take a long time to take out some of these guys, because my damage is just, oh, it's awful. But I still feel like I'm probably better off with Technology 2 than just straight up base damage tiers. Probably. I mean, that's not really guaranteed or anything. Fighting Pride here possibly could get a Anarchist Cookbook, which would be a reroll pedestal, so that's something. I really would not mind that, getting that personally, but he's almost dead. Come on, drop your item. He didn't do it. He did drop a nickel though, so 5 cents off of the shop on this floor. We'll take the devil, and we'll probably use that against the boss of this floor, but I'll definitely be going back for the Emperor. Don't worry, I got it. I mean, the piercing tears are okay, I guess, in certain situations with Technology 2, but oh my goodness, the damage is so bad. I mean, bee-lickers don't have very much health, and it took so long to kill those bee-lickers. It was quite shocking. I'm just going to stand very still and kind of hope that Daddy Longlegs does some of my work here for me. And hopefully the greed heads don't, like, get knocked into me. Okay, that's exactly what I was hoping for Daddy Longlegs to do. Here, this isn't a room where you'd normally be, like, guaranteed to take damage, unless you had flight, of course. And you don't because of Daddy Longlegs. Like, that makes this item very, very worth picking up, I can say that for sure. And he, like, one-hits the green heads. And they have quite a bit of health, so that's pretty impressive, I'd say. I really could use, like, a Polyphemus or something in my item room, though. It has been quite a while since I've seen Polyphemus. Well, quite a while, as in like 4 runs. I remember I got it like that Mom's Knife. I had Mom's Knife Poly with Judas a few runs ago, and I lost just due to getting like no health upgrades, but yeah, that was a really powerful run in terms of damage. You don't get runs that do that much damage very often. One other thing that I could really use is some speed up, because oh my goodness, these guys are faster than me, and that's really not a good thing to have. So, kill these bee-lickers finally. Got a soul heart out of that stool as well, which is kind of nice. Unicorn horn can be a decent item sometimes, but right now it's a reroll pedestal. Let's get something good out of this. Book of Belial. Another, you know, we'll touch it just to attempt to get libraries in the future, I guess. It's a good spacebar item, definitely, but it's not worth taking over the D6, so I'm not going to. Although it would help me out a lot when I have, like, no damage, like I'm in that situation currently. I guess I'll blow you up just for a chance at the shop, maybe, if you drop a whole bunch of coins. Or you can just drop 1 coin. I need 3 more to make the shop a thing. Unfortunately, I can't pick up that one because it's not accessible to me at the moment. One other thing about technology is you have to kind of, like, line up your shots in a weird way. If you stand, like, right in front of the monster, it won't hit them. We get the perfect amount of coins to access the shop as well, and perfect amount of rooms to make a reroll happen. So we'll kill the boss first, and then we'll decide if the boss item is something that needs to be rerolled or not. So we should be doing like plus, it's either double damage or +2 damage with the double card. I'm really not sure, and I really never know. It's basically a Book of Belial use in the card. I don't know if Book of Belial affects you differently, but Squeezy is tears up, which is unnecessary because I'm already at max tears. I don't know if it makes me hit more often. I'm pretty sure I'm hitting, like, you get max tears to technology too. I don't think you can hit any faster than you already are. But it gives me 2 soul arts as well, so that's definitely worth it in my opinion. And we'll check out the shop first. May choose to use reroll on the shop, probably won't. I'll probably just go back and reroll that Book of Belial, because I'm not going to get anything that's a damage up in the shop. I mean, I could get like a Nun's Habit, which would be awesome for farming rerolls, for getting potential future damage ups, but I'm not going to get like, you know, Polyphemus or anything from the shop. We will definitely take the battery though. So the reroll wasn't even necessary. Now I kind of like have the Frankenstein's monster ears going on, which is always a pretty cool effect. So let's reroll that Book of Belial and hopefully just get something that's a passive item. I don't really care what it is. A passive item and not something that's a shot speed up would be great. Not like shot speed affects me, it's just that shot speed wouldn't make me more powerful, but... And we get Anarchist Cookbook. Alright, well at least that cannot drop in the library now. So that's 2 books out of the way. And I'll probably be re-rolling a library. We have a good chance of getting a library, of course, because I saw a book this run. So if I come across a future library, I'll definitely try for a double item room. And that would be, you know, short term maybe not as good. If I get unlucky and don't get a whole bunch of libraries in the future, it'd actually wind up to be a bad thing. But long term, the potential benefits are great. And also, I do have the batteries, so I should be getting some extra rerolls for that. There was a shop. I was hoping that would be a library. Didn't work out, but again, you can't win them all. Okay, so that was really tight there. Small window of opportunity to escape from the ever closing in chargers. There we get a thing of reroll recharge. We just need to get 1 thing of reroll recharge per combat room that we do, and that will change the D6 from a is this worth it? Yeah, this is probably worth it. That will change the D6 from a 3-room recharge to a 2-room recharge. And then if we got like 9 volts, well, it'd still be a 2-room recharge even with 9 volt, but I'm just kind of like hypothesizing at this point. So this room probably won't take damage. Usually the greed heads aren't supposed to hit you if you stand far enough away from them. And our reroll recharges just in time for the item room. But we'll definitely be taking this because, again, I have technology too. So if I'm going to survive the Isaac fight, I either need a lot of health and orbitals, or I need a lot of damage. Preferably both, but it's pretty unlikely when you get orbitals, health, and lots of damage all in one go. Health upgrade in a challenge room, that's pretty rare, but I'll definitely go for it. I mean, why wouldn't you, really? It'd be kind of cool if I could use all these red hearts I have to either get myself a devil deal, an actual good devil deal. The one that I got last time does not count. Or, you know, maybe spend them on like a blood bank or something that might be useful. So, piercing is actually pretty good against some of these glow bins because you can hit like multiple ones at one time and you don't have to like run away and not be able to kill them. Anyway, pretty easy challenge room for the most part, but we're still on a fairly early floor, so most of the challenge rooms probably will be fairly easy. If Daddy Longlegs, you want to help me out here, bro? Oh, he just missed. He went for the best one, too, though. The one that chases you around. I really need some damage. As should be pretty obvious at this point. Let's see if we can't get enough coins to access that beggar. I need probably another... Well, if I can just find a decent secret room, I would feel good about accessing that beggar. The only problem is I'm going to use up my last bomb checking here for a secret room. So I'm going to need a couple more bombs to actually get to the beggar, or flight. I mean, heck, if I get Transcendence in my secret room or something, I'd be completely okay with that. I really hate it when I leave a beggar on the floor and I can't get him to pay out. Like, there's not a whole lot of stuff that I feel really bad about leaving. Like, I'll feel worse about not getting the beggar to pay out than I'll be from, you know, having to leave behind an item room. Which is strange, but I think that beggars generally pay out better than item rooms do, so that's probably the main reason for that. Also, I'm just kind of wasting reroll charges here with the fact that I don't have enough money or bombs to access that beggar, so that's really a shame. There's another scent that I'd love, but just don't have access to. Okay, that's enough bombs to access the beggar. I'm probably going to need one more since I'll I have a pretty good idea of where the secret room is now. So if I can open that up, I'll need one more bomb to actually get to the beggar and make that happen. We gotta check the secret room because we need money to actually use the beggar in the first place. And here's the money we need, so all we need now is one bomb, and that can become a thing. I could, of course, check out the shop and buy a bomb if there happens to be one within, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Although with this golden poop, unless it drops a counterfeit penny, we hopefully will be getting enough money from that. Okay, it did drop a counterfeit penny, but I'll take the counterfeit penny. Be happy with it. And that'll give me, I believe, a 50% chance to give me one extra coin when I pick up coins. So, if I pick up a nickel, it'd give me like 6 coins. It wouldn't double your coins. Common misconception, some people believe it like doubles your coins. No, it only doubles pennies. It doesn't double nickels or dimes. Unfortunately, so we got doubled from both of those pennies. Because they're worth 2 cents instead of 1. I think it's definitely worth risking it for this nickel here. So I'll be walking across the spikes, hopefully not dying. That was awesome. And there we go. So let's go ahead and re-roll this library here. 2 more books, 2 more unique books, so we'll get these 2 out of the rotation. I'm actually going to wait to re-roll until after I do the boss. I'm actually going to use the Necronomicon against the boss. This plays optimally as possible here, and I'm going to jack this coin here. There we go. That was really, really close to me getting hit. Wound up to not happen though. So we'll wait till this guy's a little bit lower after he spawned a couple flies, and then we will go ahead and use the Necronomicon against him. Although he has fairly low health, so that should kill him, right? Oh, I can't believe that didn't kill him. That was pretty sad. So the main reason why I didn't reroll the library right away is because I could get a deal with the Devil Room, or a deal with the Angel even. So if I get one of those 2, I think I'd rather reroll that, but we'll see. We actually didn't get it, so I'm surprised. Should I reroll Pageant Boy? It still is fairly early on, so I'm not going to reroll Pageant Boy, and the reason for that is, since it's fairly early on in the game, and I can get more and more books out of the game, and more chances at the double item room, I think this is probably better in the long run. Only gave me 1 unique book that time. But we probably have like 3 more books left. We're pretty close to done. If we get a library early on in a future floor, we can make this double item room happen, especially with the fact that I have the battery. So I'll be looking forward to that. And hopefully I will be able to access both the shop and this beggar here, although the shop definitely could be greed. And let's go ahead and do the beggar first, though. Unfortunately, I won't be able to reroll anything here, so hopefully he doesn't drop anything that's not worth taking. Although, I mean, he'll usually drop like health or compass or map or some sort of decent shop item. Blue candle would be tragic to see. Oh, and we get the 9 volt too, which is going to give me a full reroll charge. So that is another reroll on the library. Or if we kill greed, we could reroll whatever. I mean, if greed drops the Steam sale, we could reroll that. I think I'd rather reroll the library though. And we don't even have to worry about greed here, so that's perfect. I'll definitely take the map. I think that's 100% worth it. And I'll take this pill. Tears down, which I don't think affects me. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure technology 2 is not affected by tier upgrades or downgrades. Could be wrong about that, of course, but and so, I mean, D6 is definitely going to be a 2 recharge now, no doubt about it, with the 9 volt. Because I'll start off with 2 ticks of recharge, and it even could be a 1 room recharge if I come across a long enough combat room. And 2 more unique books out of the rotation, so that's awesome. We have like, I don't know, 1 or 2 left. We're almost at the double item room, folks. I wish I could make another reroll on this floor happen, but it's not going to. So let's head down to the next floor. Feeling hopeful. And I spawned right next to the secret room, but unfortunately don't have any bombs, so there's not a whole lot I can do about it. And of course we still are going for Dark Boy, and we take damage on the first room, so it's not even an option. But as I was about to say, you know, I highly doubt we're going to get Dark Boy this run. Dark Boy is going to happen most likely on a run where I have a lot of damage and where I have flight. And I don't have a lot of damage or flight on this particular run, so I don't think it's going to happen this run. But hopefully Dark Boy will eventually happen. We'll just have to get a really, really OP run. Like, ridiculously OP. And I've had ridiculously OP runs before and I haven't gotten it, so we'll need a bit of a luck on our side as well. And also need to like not take health upgrades during the necropolis, because I believe that makes it so you're unable to get it. Boss room already, so I'll definitely fight the boss right away. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I almost got GG'd by that enemy there. I'll definitely fight the boss right away, just as to not waste rerolls here. And this guy's standing a bit off-center, so I have to like stand at a weird angle to actually hit him with technology, but that's fine. It's probably going to take a while to kill this boss because, you know, my damage sucks. Still at base damage. Oh, fallen. This could be bad because we might just take a lot of damage from him. Please stop charging. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're probably going to take a lot of damage from the fallen because our damage is just bad. I'm trying to like juke him out here, but I mean, we do have piercing, so we'll be able to hit both the little baby fallens at once. So maybe that will speed up this fight a little bit. I still am on base damage, though, need I remind you. And we will be able to reroll a deal with devil item here, or actually take it if it's something good, I guess. I can't believe that didn't hit me. Or did it hit me? I'm not sure. Anyway, fallen fight sucks when you're at low damage, especially when you don't have enough speed. I think every single hit I've taken... Well, I took one brimstone hit, but most of the hits I've been taking were just due to him charging at me. So there's Spirit of the Night. I'll definitely be taking that one. No doubt about it. And let's see what contains in the devil room. Okay, we'll take you. I'll reroll you. I don't want dead cats. I probably should have just taken Lucky Foot there, but whatever. So we finally got a damage up. Took a long time for it to actually happen, but it did happen. And we got a free Spirit of the Night. So Spirit of the Night and Mark for only 2 red hearts. You can't argue with that. Took quite a few Spirit Hearts of damage on that room, but, you know, hopefully we'll be able to repay for that in the future. I was really hoping that would be a library, but, I mean, I don't have any keys anyway, so it's not like I could open it up right away. But maybe I could open that up in the future. Oh, come on, son. Stop jumping on me. I would really appreciate it if you would knock that off. Well, I do have 15 cents. I'm not going to open that, though. Shop is the 3rd priority. I'd love a compass. True. I'd love a nun's habit. Well, I don't know. I don't think I would love a nun's habit because I just don't really need it this run. But I would love a compass, and that is, you know, completely 100% true. We'll open you up. 2 pills. Unidentified ones. Speed down, which really sucks. And nothing. So far, we've had 2 negative pills and a neutral pill this run. Need I remind you. Anyway, I was about to say that my priority here is item room. Well, library probably first, to be honest. Then item room, and then shop is a distant 3rd. So I'm not too worried about the shop unless I for sure have enough keys to make it happen. Which I don't for sure have that at the moment, so I'd rather not. I don't think I've accessed my secret room either, so that's probably what I can do next. Sure, I'll take a health upgrade. I was a little bit disappointed in that. I was kind of more hoping for like some sort of damage. Just any damage at the moment. Like Polyphemus and Technology 2 is really good because you have a very fast fire rate. What's in here? Bob's Rotten Head. Well, at least we get a reroll pedestal. I really should have checked this out a while ago. I just wasn't thinking of it. Magic Mushroom. Do I take that? Yeah. 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 I don't know, man. I really have been into the whole thing of changing out my red hearts lately. I think I'm going to reroll that. If you even can reroll it. I'm not sure if you can. Like, I tried to reroll Magic Mushroom once before. Like, there's one time I've tried, or the 1-up, whatever you want to call it. Magic Mushroom is the actual good one. I tried to reroll the 1-up once, and it rerolled into another 1-up. So I'm not sure if that just means that there's 2 1-ups in the pool, or if it's like an unrerollable thing, but I don't see why it would be unrerollable, so I'm pretty sure there's just 2 of them in the pool. So let's go reroll that. Yes, it is a good item. I'm well aware of that, but it's just the fact that I don't really want it. I'd rather have something that benefits my run. Ankh could be okay. I'll consider it. Ankh is okay with Polaroid invincibility because you get, you know, it's better than 1-up with the Polaroid in my opinion. Especially because I don't usually tend to hold on to my red hearts unless I have to. You know, I'm generally pretty willing to trade out my red hearts, so I don't expect to have a whole ton of red hearts near the end of this run. But, you know, sometimes I do, you never know. That room sucked with low speed, I can say that for a fact. Unfortunately, we will not be getting... Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to be mad if I get a reroll pedestal, though. So this better work out. Super Envy, of course, sucks, but if I get a reroll pedestal from him, I won't be the angriest guy in the world. I'm still not going to be happy about it, because especially with Technology 2, because you destroy all these heads, and I'm not trying to, like, flood the room with heads, but just Technology 2 hits everything, so I don't really have a choice in the matter here. Oh my goodness, there's so many heads everywhere. Well, that room was unnecessarily stressful, in my opinion, but we're just losing red heart damage, which doesn't really matter at this point. We do get the reroll pedestal, and we get a completely useless and worthless item from it. However, there is a possibility we could get a reroll. If greed is in the shop, and if I do this mob trap room. What's in here? Golden chest. Well, that's not going to work out. Unless I go to the shop and I kill Greed and he drops a key, and then I go back to the mob trap room, but that's kind of a stretch. Or I guess if Greed is in the shop and I just let the battery do 2 ticks of recharge, I suppose, we could get a reroll. We'll go for it. I'll try to make the Greed fight last long enough to give me 2 ticks of recharge. And it's not Greed. It is a candle, though. Do I want a candle? Not really. Yeah, we're not going to go candle, unfortunately, so it's kind of a waste of a key, in my opinion. I will go ahead and grab that Onk, though. I don't really see any reason not to grab it at this point. Did want to re-roll it, but it didn't work out. So that floor was okay. I mean, the mark increased my damage, but it's not really seeming to make that much of a difference. Did get Spirit of the Night, though, but it's not quite as good with the whole speed down sort of thing. I'm not digging the speed down, I gotta say. It's kind of strange we're this late in the game and I have 0 bombs and 0 keys. And 20 cents. Like, I have plenty of money, I just don't have any bombs or keys. Okay, well, one reason to love Technology is it's really good against knights. And even though I have Spirit of the Night, Technology 2 still can't pierce through rocks. Like, there is no Spectral Technology 2. And I'm pretty sure, like, Spectral Tears work with Technology 1, so I'm not really sure why they don't work with Technology 2, but whatever. Sure, we'll access this. It was worth it. Hello, friend. Do I go for it? Oh, yeah, I think I go for it in this situation. I'm gonna get pulled right after this floor, so... What do I get here? Guppy's Tail. Half the way there. Well, 2/3 of the way there. And Brimstone, which I can't take because I'm on Spirit Hearts. And I'm pretty sure if you take Brimstone when you're on Spirit Hearts, I don't know. I don't think Technology 2 and Brimstone work well together. Like, I'm pretty sure Technology overrides Brimstone or something. I was looking at a, Binding of Isaac wiki page, which I use for all my Binding of Isaac information. I'm pretty sure, like, Technology and Brimstone are two of the worst synergy items in the game. I could be wrong about that. I could be thinking about, like, something else, but I know Technology really doesn't synergize with one other tier effect, and I'm pretty sure it's Brimstone. Could be Mom's Knife. I'm not... Again, I have no idea what I'm talking about sometimes, but... We're rolling on all Spirit Hearts, so we went for it. We went all in. Hopefully it pays out. I do have a lot of money, so I probably should be accessing the shop. I'm not really sure why I'm not, but... Hopefully it doesn't wind up hurting me in the end. Let's go ahead and fight Greed here, though. Sup, Greed, dude? I was mainly just hoping he dropped something, so we could re-roll it. And the Greed fight, actually went by pretty easily. I was really, really hoping for a reroll pedestal there, man. You didn't pay out for me. Okay, I'm gonna go to the arcade and do some gambling because I have a large amount of money. Well, actually, first I'm gonna check out this here secret room. But after that, I'm gonna go to the arcade and do some gambling. And there is a reroll pedestal. So go ahead and reroll Transcendence. It's Magic Mushroom again. I don't want Magic Mushroom. I still don't want it. I'm gonna keep re-rolling it till I get Raw Liver or Pyro or something. I don't really want Epic Fetus. I might be talked into taking Dr. Fetus, though. I'm not sure. But we're gonna go ham on this arcade for a little while. So I'll be back once I've played the arcade for a little bit. Okay, we are all done playing our gambling. And I did take the left hand, because, well, we're one item away from Guppy again for the third run in a row. If I become Guppy again, I'm sorry, I really am, but I'm gonna take it if I become Guppy, because that's probably the best way to win in this situation. It would have been optimal, I know, to pick up Counterfeit Penny before I picked up that money, but I spent a whole lot of money gambling, because I got a lot of coin drops and I have Counterfeit Penny, and no keys, so that sucks, because I have Guppy's Tail this run. When you have Guppy's Tail, you want to get a lot of keys, essentially. And I do have an item room, and hopefully, additionally, an arcade to open on this floor, so keys would be great. Whether I get the arcade or not, I really don't know, but I'm really hoping for it, because the reroll craze will start if I wind up getting one, and I should be able to get that double item room real soon. Oh, crap, I'm wasting a reroll charge. I know, I'm sorry. I could be rerolling in my secret room right now. I feel bad for not doing that. And left hand, of course, just because we want Guppy's head. Tears down, no thanks. Speed down. Why would I want either of those? Okay, so we can't access our item room yet. Keyword being yet, because I don't have any keys. But hopefully that will change soon. We will remain hopeful, but again, I have Guppy's Tail, so odds are I won't be getting a whole lot of keys, so I have to savor them while they last. Let's go ahead and reroll this. Epic Fetus, no thanks. I, much like Biznap, don't really want to play with Epic Fetus just because it is... With Polaroid on all Spirit Hearts, with Flight and Epic Fetus, I wouldn't lose. That's the thing. I'm not the best Binding of Isaac player, and I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but I would not lose that run. So I don't really like guaranteed win runs. You might be thinking, oh, why'd you take Guppy then if you don't like guaranteed win runs? Last two runs. Because Guppy is fun to use. And it's not as guaranteed as Epic Fetus. It's probably, you know, pretty close to being a guaranteed run. Like, as close as you can actually get to a guaranteed run without it actually being guaranteed, but still. Guppy isn't quite as easy as Epic Fetus is to win, so... I just don't want... And Epic Fetus is just flat out boring, because you just stand in one place and just shoot bombs. It's really not very fun to use, so... We will re-roll it. Hopefully get, like... I don't know. I would say raw liver, but I don't want raw liver when I'm all Spirit Hearts, so I don't know. Hopefully something good. We'll see what the game has to offer us. How about a nice pyro, just because it's rare? I have no idea if Spider Bite works with Technology 2, but let's try it. It did change my arrow effect, so I'm hoping it works with Technology 2. I think my laser looks a little bit wider, but that just could be me. But yeah, Spider Bite is a really, really good item if it does in fact stack with Technology 2. But the game has so many broken synergies. Yeah, it does stack with Technology 2, so that's awesome. It will slow down enemies, so it's just generally a really good item. As I was saying, you know, the game just has so many broken synergies. You don't really know what works with what, and you know what sometimes it's hard to determine. You know, since I have Technology 2, should I be taking this item? Well, in most cases, it's going to provide you a positive benefit, but there are some times where there's just broken synergies, and it's really hard to find out. But if we got Guppy's head... Oh, come on. I was going to say, range down. Why is everything something down build? Health up, okay. Didn't really want that badly, but okay. Don't want that because if I take a half heart... If I stay at a blinking half heart, I will continue to have, you know, Polaroid invincibility after the Mom's Foot fight. But I definitely want to be staying on Polaroid invincibility, so I have to be really careful. Oh my goodness, that was so bad. On so many levels. I definitely have to be careful to not take any red hearts. Oh, and since I'll be going down to the womb, something like an arcade isn't going to take away just half of a red heart. That speed down that I got earlier is really hurting me, I gotta say. Alright, so no keys this entire floor, which is a little bit surprising. And a little bit depressing, but it is what it is sometimes. Let's go ahead and fight the Mom's Foot. Alright, I do believe that, you know, my Daddy Longlegs here is going to work for the Mom's Foot fight. I want to stand a little bit farther back than that, apparently. It does look like Mom's Foot works for Mom's Fight, which is good, because like it doesn't work for the Isaac fights quite right. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm taking so much damage. Sometimes the damage you take is just unbearable. Again, like I don't have the best damage. Like this, my current setup it would be really good against certain bosses, just because of the piercing ability. But against Mom, not so much, because in most cases you can only hit one part of Mom at once with piercing. Oh, there's so many heads. They're everywhere. Come on, Daddy Longlegs. Help me out here. I think Daddy Longlegs is just busy stomping on the doors that you can't actually hurt. It's gonna take a while, but we eventually will get this. But, you know, I am pretty worried for our future, because I've only had the 1 damage up the entire game. And with 1 orbital and only 1 damage up and technology 2, that's a death sentence on Isaac and Blue Baby, so I kind of need the Guppy, or some serious damage. One or the other. Well, Guppy is serious damage. But if I'm going to win, I need that. So we'll go ahead and reroll you. I don't really want the health up. Do I want the health up? I guess it's probably worth it in this situation. I wish I could take left hand with me, but I can't. I only took that because it's damage up as well. That's the only reason why I took that health up. And damage is something I desperately need. Even if it's just meat, which isn't a lot of damage, it's still damage. So I have to take advantage of that when that happens. I'm gonna wait till this reroll happens, and then I will bomb my secret room and hopefully get something to reroll. I don't really think there's any sort of damage ups in the secret room unless I got Dr. Fetus or got Epic Fetus again. I don't know. Other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot that I could get in the secret room that would be a benefit to me, but finally a key. Took a while to happen. And this is just I found pills. I'll go ahead and take that. Alright, well I'll be back after I've spent my money. That machine didn't last long, but it gave me a soul heart when it blew up, so that's fine. And where to now? I guess we'll check down this way for the boss fight. I'm a little bit tempted to open up some of these golden chests, but I'm not going to, because I feel like it's not in my best interest. Probably better off saving the keys for the chest, but heck, I don't even know if I'm going to get to the chest. Maybe I should. I probably should just go for these golden chests, because like, at my current setup, I'm probably not going to make the Blue Baby boss fight, so I guess we will try it. I was really hoping that would be like an item of some kind. Okay, well, it blew up a tinted rock, and I got a soul heart for it. That was really kind of the game to do that for me. Let's go in here and hope for a pact from the Devil Room, so I could use up these 2 red hearts, and so I could get some damage, and, well, the tears up wouldn't help out at all from the pact in particular, but the damage would be really nice, and the fact that I could use up my red hearts for more soul hearts would be great. So those are 2 things that I'm very excited about. Maybe a little bit too excited about, because if they don't happen, I'm going to be really disappointed now, but that was a really fast death fight for not having a whole lot of damage. So we better get the Devil Room here. I'm going to be pretty sad, but we did have a Devil Room last floor, so that's not necessarily guaranteed or anything. Or if Guppy's head was in the Devil Room. Oh boy. I would be digging that. And that'd give us a reroll as well. Best case scenario, Guppy's head in there, I take it and I reroll it into the pact. We got a Devil Room. It could happen. We have 4 chances here. Oh, yuck. Well, we got the pact. That's part of what we needed, at least. Guppy's head didn't happen, but permanent Polaroid invincibility now, and we have a little bit more damage, so it's fine. See, I told you taking the meat earlier wasn't a bad idea. It all worked out in the end. If I didn't take that meat, I wouldn't have been able to afford the pact, so it's probably in my best interest to do that. There's no way the boss fight will be on the left-hand side here, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be down towards the south on that long windy path. I got a feeling it's my, I don't know what it is really. It's probably just like my, that was awkward. Okay. I'm pretty sure the boss fight is down here. Sometimes you can kind of guesstimate a little bit when you have the map, because it shows you the layout of the floor. Of course, it doesn't show you what exactly the rooms are, but I'm not really sure how the whole rule for where the boss fight can spawn and where it can't spawn. I know it has to be at the end of a path, that's for sure. any other rules beyond that, but I'm pretty sure the boss fight can spawn in a room formation such as the one that we're about to come across. Maybe I should just wait for Daddy Longlegs to kill everything for me. Oh, he didn't even quite kill the heart there. He stomped on the heart. How come there was only 2 masks, but there was 3 hearts? I don't get that. Okay, let's venture out into the great unknown. Oh, that was stupid. Should have just played it cool, been patient. But I'm really surprised we haven't found any, oh my goodness, I did not even see the freaking mask that time. I probably should be, like, looking around for, a library. Remember, like, really early on in this run, we're, like, going all in, going for that library? We did find the boss. But is it a good idea to look for library/golden chests? I think it's actually smarter to clear this floor, like, as crazy as that sounds. We have really fast reroll charges on this D6, and we have a potential double item room in the library, and we have unlimited keys, so I think this is the first time, and we have Guppy's tail, not to mention, so I think this is the first time I've ever done this, you know, cleared a womb floor, at least when I'm not super OP, but I'm going to do it, because I think it's in my best interest to do that. We do have an arcade, which I will definitely be spending some money on, but that is not a library, so it's not exactly what I was looking for, but it does help. Wow, a dime. Okay, so that's even more gambling in the arcade that can happen, so I'll be back in a little bit once I've blown a lot of money. You know what? We're not going to blow a lot of money, because the Soul Heart machine blew itself up on the second play. All I got out of it was a tears down pill. Why do machines always blow themselves up? When you need them most, they blow themselves up. I don't get that, but that's what happened anyway. And we already have Skatole, so there's really no reason to play the beggar. Another Tears Down pill. I swear I've seen so many of them this game. Just the Tears Down pills have been a constant thing. I think I've had at least 4 or 5 of them at this point. Not like they affect me. At least I'm pretty sure they don't. Could be wrong about that again, but we'll look up here because there's 2 places where the arcade, well, not the arcade, but the library could potentially be. We want that library, man. That's what it's all about right now. It's all about the library. Oh, Gertie Juniors. I don't like these, but Spider Bite making a difference here, making a big difference. Look, they just like slowly edge towards you, and they're like, oh, nope, can't do it. Spider Bite is too real. So I told you, Spider Bite's a really good item. Probably turns Gertie Jr. from a very difficult boss into a very easy one. It's not worth it. I'm just now realizing, really early on in this run, we had an Emperor card, and I said I was going to go back for it, and then I forgot it. Crap. I'm just now realizing that. Oh, man. I guess I could... Yeah, I'm going to go for the curse room here. I'll wait till I full clear, though. So if I do get a library, I'm only going to get 1 reroll on it, but that's fine. I have another chance next floor. And, I mean, I have a chance on the Cathedral as well to get a library. I'm definitely not doing a full clear on the Cathedral, though. That's just silly. It's really open for an item there, man. No library. Wow, we got a library Catacombs too, and I'm like, we're going all in. We're rerolling here because, heck, we're going to get future libraries, and it never happened. It's very annoying. I was hoping for an item from there, too. Alright, let's go for the curse room here, and then we'll go ahead and fight the boss. Oh, this is Mom. My bad. I thought we were on Womb 1 for some reason. That's right, we fought Death on Womb 1. That's how we got this cube meat. Anyway, oh, game. Thank you. And Mom's Knife. Do I go for it? Guppy plus Mom's Knife. Screw it. That curse room changed everything. We'll just say that. I possibly just screwed over my run by taking the Mom's Knife there, but I still have technology too, even with Mom's Knife, so I'm not really sure how that works. I'm not really sure how technology 2 works at all, really, but hopefully the knife still is going to do good damage and technology 2 doesn't like kill its damage or something. I really don't know how it works. But we will hopefully be spawning a lot of flies, and we have Polaroid invincibility, which... Okay, so I thought, like, since Mom's Knife hits once every few ticks, I was kind of thinking that maybe I'd spawn a fly, like, every time Mom's Knife actually did damage, because it actually does a lot of damage. Looks like that's not really how it works, so having Guppy right now is not even going to be that powerful for us, really. But Mom's Knife might be able to carry the run. Maybe. Like, the flies will help out a little bit, but my tier damage is still pretty... It's okay. I mean, I've had Mark, Pact, and Meat, but that's it for tiers up. I got hit so many times there. That blast at the end was completely not my fault. Completely unavoidable damage, and oh man, this is a huge floor. This is gonna be tricky, actually winning this run. Possible? Absolutely, but tricky. Reroll pedestal? Pyro? I really don't even need Pyro. I know it's so rare, but I already have it in my collection. I really don't need it. Do I reroll it? Do I reroll Pyro? Kids, don't try this at home. Rolliver, of course. Another great item. So I just found 2 great items that are just not good in our current situation. What is this? Range down. Wonderful. So, I mean, if you ever see Pyro yourself, and I just got hit there because of my terrible speed, my speed is still pretty bad, keep that in mind. If you ever see Pyro yourself, or Rolliver, definitely take them. They're good items. They're not good for my current situation. That's the only reason I'm not taking them. Which you dropped me a key, and I have another reroll. I can't believe I've rerolled Epic Fetus, I've rerolled Pyro, I've rerolled Rolliver, and I think I've rerolled one more. I've rerolled the 1-up, but that's not really that helpful. Let's try this again. Monstro's Tooth, really? So are we into item room items here? I think we are. At least we have a... Because I'm pretty sure Monstro's Tooth doesn't spawn in the secret room. So I think we're into item room items. We've gone through all the secret room items. So that's pretty crazy. It's not like there's a whole lot of secret items. But I thought, like the regular Dr. Fetus could be a secret room item as well. I kind of wanted, to get like 2 battery charges off this room. Oh well. Can open this up. Monster Manuel. So we might be clearing a few extra rooms this floor. Trying to get ourselves some item room items. Because that'll be a double reroll pedestal, which, even though we have a reroll pedestal in the secret room, double reroll pedestal in the item room is even better. If I knew about that arcade, I would have just taken Pyro. I feel really bad now. But oh well. You can't win them all, as I so often say. Okay, so this room is pretty much free reroll charges. Chain reaction there. It's always nice to see. Make the trek back to the potential double item room. I think we have... What do we have left book-wise? I think there's 1 left. That's what I'm calling 1 left. Okay, never mind. We don't have any books left. Alright, so we're down to the double item rooms now. So we might be able to... Yeah, I mean, the dice will be a 2-room recharge, so every 2 rooms will be able to reroll 2 items. I thought there was something left. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Bible, which doesn't appear in the shop pool. Or, I mean, the library pool. It should appear in the library pool, because it's really not that great of an item, but whatever. But I'm definitely going to need some help from those item room pedestals if this fight is going to be a victory. We'll see. We'll see if it works out or not. I mean, I have some pretty good items, and even if I die, which, you know, I think is pretty likely at this point, I do have the, what do you call it, the Ankh, so I can try again. If that fight had lasted a little bit longer, Judas's tongue, great trinket, but not useful in this situation. If that fight had lasted a little bit longer, I might have potentially been able to get another reroll out of the battery. But, you know, we did our best. Okay, almost killed him. Okay, you're dead. And you're dead. That was really close to me taking damage on that last head there, but luckily I didn't. I almost said luckily. Justice card could spawn a soul hearts. Probably won't, though. With this many bombs, I guess I could, like, check for the top secret room, and then Justice could give me an Eternal Heart. But I don't want an Eternal Heart, because I have Soul Hearts. I'm still on Soul Hearts at the moment, so that's probably not a good idea. Come on, something good. Quad Shot. How does Quad Shot synergize with Mom's Knife? I don't remember. I'll be right back, actually. Okay, so apparently taking quad shot when you have mom's knife is a bad idea, so I won't be doing that. I'm glad I looked it up, because I probably would have taken it otherwise. But I guess it like increases your damage by a little bit, but it makes charging the knife a lot longer or something like that. I'm not really sure how it works, but generally it's just not a good idea. So anyway, we will proceed on and hopefully get ourselves, well, I mean, poly would be great if I could get that. If I could get that, well, I wouldn't quite say run over, because I'm still at the situation of not having the best health at the moment. I mean, I'm down to freaking 3 spirit hearts, bro. I really need some help when it comes to health at the moment, but yeah, I mean, like, actual damage-wise, I would be amazing if I had, and I get hit again. Oh. I'm probably going to die very soon. I have a really hard time not getting hit when I have mom's knife. Like, it's very difficult for me, so just keep that in mind. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. I'm pretty sure my orbitals there just blocked a whole bunch of tears. Alright, I need some help when it comes to, like, rosary would be great to find now in the item. That would be the perfect item. Rosary and Polyphemus, I'm calling it. No, I'm not calling it. That's not going to happen, but that would be pretty insane if it did. That'd be like the absolute perfect combo right now. Polyphemus plus mom's knife just works so well. I love it. I need some help here. What is this? Is this inner eye? Yeah. Why did I take that, you may ask? Because I need that for Platinum God, I would answer. I don't know how inner eye interacts with mom's knife. It probably makes it like worse, just like quad shot does, but I don't care. That's one of the items that I needed for Platinum God, so I'm definitely taking it. Again, Platinum God overrides everything else. Any desire that I have to win personally, you know, overridden by the chance to get Platinum God. So that's the main objective. If I had this set up on like Necropolis, I probably would have had a better chance to like get Dark Boy. Actually, never mind. It's pretty much impossible for me personally to not take damage. Wheel of Fortune. I guess I might as well play for a little while. Be right back. And it just immediately blew itself up, so that's fine. I'll take the health up, because I'll still have the Soul Heart invincibility, but this is like one more hit I can take, so really might as well, I guess. Alright, let's get him to have his little spaz moment where he just goes back and forth. And luckily I will have a reroll after this, which I'll just reroll the secret room because it's closer. And yeah, I'll have to use a bomb to get there, but that's fine. I'm not even thinking about the challenge room right now because that would most likely kill me. And unfortunately, Isaac happened to be the very last path that we go down. Alright, come on, please, Polyphemus. No! Why would you do this to me, game? Unfortunately, like, I can't believe we got Guppy 3 times in a row, because for all of you who don't know, I went 66 runs before I got Guppy for the first time. And then the next 2 runs, I got Guppy again. So, no Guppy for 66 runs, and then that 66th and 67th and 68th run, I get Guppy. So, I don't know what's going on, really. We'll play it safe here. I can take one more hit before death, so I'll most likely be relying on my respawn to actually defeat Isaac here. Just play it safe. No need to rush it. There we go. Again, one hit and I will be dead. But let's go ahead and go back to our reroll room here. Let's not take that. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. But I could pick up a soul heart, which would make having a full red heart objectively worse. Lemon Nishab. Alright. I don't really know why I touched that. I just felt the need. It's kind of funny how we depleted both the library and the secret rooms pool in this run. That's a little bit insane. So there's no more books that we could actually get this game. Frickin' goodness, dude. There's no more books that we could get this game. And there are no more there's no more secret room items we can actually get this game. I've never done that before, depleted more than one pool in one run, so that's kind of a novelty, even if the rest of this run kind of sucked a little bit. Due to me being bad and not being able to sustain health, So, oh, come on, son. You give me an unavoidable damage room just as I enter? That's not fun. What? You would spawn right on top of me. Alright, we gotta reroll. This is our last one, too, because we're fighting Isaac after this. And then, you know, if we survive the Isaac fight, which is a pretty big if at this point, I should be able to reroll again. Let's do this. Sure, damage up. We'll take that. I wish those damage up plus 5 soul hearts, but it's not. But anything that's a damage up definitely helps. Probably would have rather had a rosary in that situation, but I'll take the damage. Okay, this room is all that stands between us and Isaac at the moment, so let's make this Isaac fight happen. Daddy Longlegs just being a beast, he took out 2 of those, so I'll probably get hit pretty soon here. I'll try to like just go around Isaac. Oh, don't hit me, please. I mean, I do have the 2 orbitals, which are helpful. I can't believe I haven't gotten hit yet. These orbitals just doing work, man. And the second I get hit, like now, I will just go in and just absolutely wreck Isaac's face. And hopefully we'll survive this fight, but that's definitely not guaranteed. Okay, go in, wreck Isaac's face. Isaac is dead, and I died. Dang it, man. Well, I got out of there just a little bit too late. I didn't see my shield go down with all the tears all around. I wasn't really paying attention, but oh well. Every time I get Mom's Knife, I die. I don't think I've ever won a Mom's Knife run. Well, I've won like Mom's Heart with Mom's Knife, but I've definitely never won the chest or Isaac with Mom's Knife. No, I beat Isaac with Mom's Knife once, but it was a chest run, so it doesn't really count. I've never ended my run anywhere else than Mom's Heart with Mom's Knife. I'm just really bad with the item. It's guaranteed win for some people, definitely not a guaranteed win for me, though. Anyway, thanks for watching. Kind of crazy that we got Guppy 3 runs in a row, even though Guppy really hardly helped at all this run, but yeah, farewell.